The Bible, a tapestry of stories woven with threads of faith, miracles, and divine encounters. But look closer, and you'll find shadows lurking within its pages. Figures shrouded in mystery, their true nature hidden from the casual glance. In the ancient city of Salem, before the time of Moses and the law, there lived a king shrouded in mystery. His name was Melchizedek, and his story, though brief, has puzzled scholars and theologians for centuries. Imagine, if you will, the patriarch Abraham, weary from battle, returning from a victorious campaign. He is met by a figure as enigmatic as he is powerful, Melchizedek, king of Salem, priest of the Most High God. Melchizedek blesses Abraham, offering him bread and wine, symbols of sustenance and peace. But who is this enigmatic figure who blesses even the father of nations? Where did he come from, and where did he go? The Bible offers no genealogy, no birth, no death. He emerges from the mists of time and vanishes just as quickly, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions. The writer of Hebrews draws a fascinating parallel between Melchizedek and Jesus, stating that Christ is a high priest in the order of Melchizedek. In the book of Genesis, amidst the genealogies and ancient stories, we encounter a figure whose fate sets him apart from all others: Enoch, the man who walked with God. Unlike the other patriarchs whose lives are chronicled in detail, Enoch's story is tantalizingly brief. Picture a world still young where humanity is grappling with its relationship with the divine. Enoch, a descendant of Adam, stands out. He is described as a righteous man, one who walked with God. But his story takes an extraordinary turn. Genesis simply states, Enoch walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. No mention of death, no description of his passing. Enoch simply vanishes from the biblical narrative, leaving behind a legacy of wonder and speculation. Throughout the Old Testament, a mysterious figure appears and disappears, leaving a trail of miracles and pronouncements in its wake. This figure is shrouded in an aura of divine mystery, captivating the minds of believers and scholars alike. This is no ordinary angel, but a being of immense power and authority, often referred to as the angel of the Lord. Unlike other angels, this figure commands a presence that is both awe-inspiring and fearsome. Imagine, if you will, the scorching heat of the desert, where Hagar, pregnant and alone, flees into the wilderness. The harsh environment reflects her desperation and isolation, a stark contrast to the divine encounter she is about to experience. It is there that she encounters the angel of the Lord, a divine messenger who speaks with the authority of God himself. This encounter is not just a moment of comfort for Hagar, but a pivotal event that alters the course of history. The angel promises Hagar that her son Ishmael will become the father of a great nation. This promise is not just a personal reassurance, but a prophetic declaration that impacts generations to come. This is no mere angelic visitation, it is a divine encounter that shapes the destiny of nations. The angel's words carry the weight of divine will, setting into motion events that will resonate through history. Later we witness the angel of the Lord appearing to Moses in the burning bush, a scene forever etched in religious imagery. This moment is a cornerstone of faith, symbolizing divine revelation and mission. The bush blazes with fire, yet is not consumed. This miraculous sight captures Moses' attention, drawing him closer to the divine presence. And from the midst of the flames the angel speaks, revealing God's name and calling Moses to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. This divine commission is a turning point in the biblical narrative, marking the beginning of a monumental journey. Who is this enigmatic figure who speaks as God, accepts worship, and performs acts of divine power? The angel of the Lord's identity remains a profound mystery, inviting endless contemplation and debate. Some scholars believe the angel of the Lord is a theophany, a visible manifestation of God himself, a pre-incarnate appearance of Christ. This interpretation adds a layer of depth to the angel's actions and words, suggesting a direct link to the divine. The angel's actions often blur the lines between messenger and deity. Each appearance is a moment of divine intervention, a reminder of the mysterious ways in which the divine interacts with the world. As we delve deeper into these ancient texts, the figure of the angel of the Lord continues to inspire awe and wonder, a testament to the enduring power of these sacred stories. In the 6th chapter of Genesis, a cryptic and unsettling passage describes the Nephilim, a race of giants who walked the earth in the days before the Great Flood. These beings have fascinated scholars and theologians for centuries, sparking countless debates and interpretations. Their origins, their nature, and their ultimate fate have been the subject of intense debate and speculation for millennia. Were they divine beings, fallen angels, or simply extraordinary humans? The mystery endures. Imagine, if you will, a world vastly different from our own. A primordial Earth teeming with life and shrouded in mystery, where the natural and the supernatural coexisted in ways we can scarcely comprehend. A world where giants walked among men, their presence both awe-inspiring and terrifying. These giants, the Nephilim, were said to possess immense strength and size, towering over ordinary humans. The Bible tells us that the Nephilim were the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. This union between the divine and the mortal produced beings of extraordinary power and stature. But who were these sons of God? This question has puzzled theologians and historians alike. Some interpret this phrase to refer to fallen angels, celestial beings who rebelled against God and descended to earth, intermingling with humanity. This interpretation suggests a dramatic and otherworldly origin for the Nephilim. This interpretation paints a picture of a primal world where the boundaries between the earthly and the divine were blurred, with consequences both wondrous and terrible. It evokes a time when the heavens and the earth were not so far apart. Others believe that the sons of God were simply human men of power and influence, perhaps rulers or tribal leaders. This view suggests a more earthly and less supernatural origin for the Nephilim. In this interpretation, the Nephilim were not the offspring of divine beings, but rather the result of intermarriage between different social classes. This theory posits that their great size and strength were symbolic of their social and political power. Regardless of their origins, the Nephilim are depicted as a formidable presence in the ancient world. Their sheer size and strength made them figures of awe and fear. They are described as mighty men and men of renown, suggesting that they possessed great strength and influence. Their deeds and legends would have been passed down through generations, cementing their place in history. Their presence, however, is not portrayed positively. The Nephilim are often associated with corruption and violence, contributing to the moral decay that led to the Great Flood. Their legacy is one of both wonder and warning, a reminder of a time when giants roamed the earth. The Book of Revelation, the final book of the Bible, is a tapestry of symbolism and prophecy, depicting the ultimate battle between good and evil, culminating in the return of Jesus Christ and the establishment of a new heaven and a new earth. This book, often shrouded in mystery and awe, has been the subject of countless interpretations and debates throughout history. Its vivid imagery and profound messages continue to captivate the minds of believers and scholars alike. Within this apocalyptic vision, we encounter two mysterious figures known as the Two Witnesses, whose identities and purpose have intrigued and puzzled interpreters for centuries. These figures are not merely characters in a story. They are symbols of divine intervention and the struggle between light and darkness. Their presence in the narrative serves as a beacon of hope and a warning of the trials to come. Imagine, if you will, a world on the brink of chaos, where darkness seems to hold sway. The imagery of a world teetering on the edge of destruction is not just a distant possibility, but a reflection of the human condition and the perpetual battle between good and evil. This chaotic backdrop sets the stage for the dramatic entrance of the Two Witnesses. It is into this world that the Two Witnesses emerge, endowed with extraordinary power and a message that will shake the very foundations of society. Their arrival is not a mere coincidence, but a divine appointment, a moment foretold in the annals of prophecy. They come not as mere mortals, but as harbingers of a greater truth, armed with the authority to challenge the forces of darkness. The Book of Revelation describes them as two olive trees and two lampstands standing before the Lord of the earth, symbolizing their role as bearers of light and truth in a world shrouded in darkness. These symbols are rich with meaning, representing not only their divine mission but also their unwavering commitment to the truth. The olive tree, a symbol of peace and prosperity, and the lampstand, a beacon of light, together illustrate their purpose to illuminate the path for humanity. They are given authority to perform miracles, calling down fire from heaven, turning water into blood, and demonstrating the power of the divine in ways that are both awe-inspiring and terrifying. These acts are not just displays of power, but are meant to serve as signs, calling people to repentance and faith, and striking the earth with plagues reminiscent of the miracles performed by Moses and Elijah in the Old Testament. These references to ancient prophets serve to connect the past with the present, showing that the divine plan is continuous and unbroken. The miracles of the two witnesses echo those of their predecessors, reinforcing their legitimacy and divine mandate. But their mission is not without peril. The path they tread is fraught with danger and opposition. Their message, though divine, is met with resistance from those who dwell in darkness. The peril they face is a testament to the enduring struggle between good and evil, a conflict that has raged since the dawn of time. The book of Revelation prophesies that the two witnesses will be killed by the beast, a symbol of evil and oppression, representing the ultimate challenge to their divine mission. This confrontation is not just a physical battle but a spiritual one, highlighting the relentless nature of evil and its determination to silence the voices of truth. And their bodies will lie unburied in the streets of Jerusalem for 3.5 days. This act of desecration is a stark reminder of the world's rejection of divine truth and the extent to which evil will go to assert its dominance. The sight of their unburied bodies serves as a grim symbol of the world's defiance against the divine. Then, in a dramatic display of divine power, the two witnesses will be resurrected, ascending to heaven in full view of their enemies, a testament to God's ultimate victory over evil. This resurrection is not just a return to life, but a vindication of their mission and a powerful demonstration of divine authority. It serves as a reminder that despite the apparent triumph of evil, the divine plan will ultimately prevail. But who are these enigmatic figures? Their identities remain shrouded in mystery, adding to the intrigue and fascination that surrounds them. They are more than just characters in a story. They are symbols of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of faith. The Bible offers no definitive answers, fueling centuries of speculation and debate. Scholars and theologians have pondered their identities, proposing various theories and interpretations. This ongoing debate highlights the richness and complexity of the biblical narrative, inviting each generation to explore and discover its profound truths. The Bible, a book of enduring mystery. Within its pages, we've encountered figures who seem to straddle the line between the earthly and the divine, their true nature forever shrouded in enigma. Melchizedek, the priest-king who vanished into the mists of time. Enoch, who walked with God and was no more. The angel of the Lord, a messenger cloaked in mystery. The Nephilim, giants who walked the earth in a time before memory. And the two witnesses, heralds of the end times, their identities a source of endless fascination.